The three concepts I will discuss to describe this photograph is light, vantage point, and time. So for light, the quality of light is diffused lighting because the subjects seem to be surrounded by light. You can see that the light source is coming from the sun, but the sun is not at its brightest, so the picture is not as bright. The color of light are in tones of grays, light, and dark. So over here in the trees, we have a darker gray. The statue is a darker gray. The people's clothing is a little darker gray, but then we have the grass, which is like a medium, and these bricks and rocks are a lighter gray. The direction of light is coming from above the objects in the photo. The light reveals a large statue and people sitting on each side of it. First, the light takes me to the huge statue because it is so large, and then it takes me to how little the people look sitting next to it. So that shows like too that it's even larger than what it may seem in the photo. Next, we have vantage point. The photographer seems to be at a caterpillar viewpoint. It appears by looking up at a subject can make it appear bigger. So the camera, I would say, is maybe sitting on the grass at a caterpillar viewpoint, and then he's taking the photograph above, so it's at a lower angle. The photographer is located right in front of the statue. The vantage point affects the relationship of elements in the photograph because since it is at a low angle, it is showing just how big the statue is, but also comparing it to the people sitting next to it. Lastly, I will discuss time. The one thing that seemed to be moving in this photograph was the man on the right hand side. This one right here. The action does not appear to be frozen. The blur motion of the man's upper half. So his legs look sharp and appear to be clear, but it's only from his waist above, his head, his hands, and his top half look to be a little blurry. I don't really believe the blurred motion affected the visual organization of the items in the picture because it was just one person and you have to look really closely to see that he's blurry. So other than him on the side, which there's a ginormous statue, so he is just like a little tiny part of the photo, that all the other images are sharp, so you can, unless you really focus in hard, you wouldn't really be able to see him. But other than that, the picture is very sharp. Thank you.